Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Corrections officers claim a recent prison transfer put them at risk. Details on their complaint coming up. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleets. Starting with your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Described as being famous for being famous, influencer and Vegas resident Dan Bilzerian leads a lavish lifestyle online. But public records reveal the hard-partying poker player's real life might not be as it seems. Review journalist investigative reporter Eli Siegel has more.
Last year, a holding company he owns filed for bankruptcy protection, and this case gives an inside look into the business of being Dan Bilzerian, including his high expenses, and legal fights.
For more details on what the Review Journal uncovered about Bilzerian, visit lvrj.com. Now for top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. In a new complaint, corrections officers are alleging the Nevada Department of Corrections neglected safety concerns during an inmate swap. Earlier this month, the NDOC announced it completed a transfer of nearly 2,000 inmates between two prisons. High Desert State Prison was upgraded from medium to maximum security, swapping designations with Ely State Prison. The complaint alleges officers were not properly trained and High Desert does not have the proper equipment and staffing to house maximum security prisoners. NDOC did not respond to requests for comment. Metro Police are asking for the public's help to identify a suspect believed to have been involved in more than 20 burglaries. The suspect is said to be targeting restaurants and businesses across the Las Vegas Valley. They are looking for a, quote, individual wearing a hoodie and large work gloves with a distinct walking gait seen in video surveillance. No other details have been released. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 385-5555. A former chief of the Nevada Gaming Control Board's Administrative Division is accusing the board of racial discrimination in a new lawsuit. Jamie Black says in the lawsuit she was pressured by a control board member to engage in discriminatory hiring practices. Black claims the member then fostered a hostile work environment when she resisted. A representative for the control board said it has not been served with the lawsuit and did not have an immediate comment. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. The clouds we saw today should be sticking around for another day, looking at an overnight of 68 degrees tonight, then a high of 84 and low of 69 tomorrow with an 11% chance of rain. And the sun is back this weekend along with highs in the 90s. A high of 91 and low of 67 on Saturday, and on Sunday a high of 94 and low of 71. And looking ahead to next week, highs in the upper 90s and lows in the low to mid 70s with sunny skies all week.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Robin Leonard will not report to the Golden Knights this season after the goaltender reportedly missed a mandatory preseason physical ahead of the team's training camp, which started Thursday at City National Arena. His contract could be terminated as a result.
Robin will not be reporting to the club this year. He continues to be unfit to play. There are unique circumstances surrounding this situation that the NHL, the NHLPA, and the club are currently working through.
In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. State officials met at the groundbreaking of an affordable housing complex for the visually impaired. Review Journal's Anaya Collins has more.
Over 300 visually impaired locals are on the wait list for the Blind Center of Nevada's affordable housing complex, Visions Park. Leaders from Clark County joined together to introduce a supportive environment for the visually impaired community.
So we'll have supportive services next door at the Blind Center of Nevada, but this will be safe and affordable housing with different kinds of wayfinding and elements of 504 accessibility for people with handicap. There are audio and visual cues in different areas of the facility. Each individual complex will have different types of sensory wayfinding elements as well.
It's different when you find a place that you move into that everything's going to be accessible. They have different assistive technology where we can help make it accessible, but moving into a place that's already going to be accessible is going to be amazing. housing.
The 100-unit complex is expected to open early 2026.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Brock Bowers has received high praise early on for his standout performances, not just from his teammates like Devontae Adams, but also from tight end Rob Gronkowski, who was a guest of the Kay Adams Show, Up and Adams, earlier this week. Gronkowski said he believes that the Raiders' first-round pick can surpass him in many situations. Here's Brock Bowers responding to those comments.
Yeah, no, that was pretty sweet, just hearing him say that, just because, I looked up to him when I was little, like, just watching him when I was growing up, and, you want to be like him, so, it's pretty cool hearing that.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. 3 top 25 matchups highlight the college football slate this week, starting Friday when number 22 Nebraska is a 7.5-point home favorite over number 24 Illinois at Westgate Superbook. Illinois is plus 250 on the money line. On Saturday, number 6 Tennessee is a 7-point road favorite over number 15 Oklahoma, which is plus 235 on the money line. And number 11 USC is favored by 5.5 over number 18 Michigan, which is plus 180 on the money line at the Big House.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The rock band The Eagles are mourning the death of one of its co-writers. Entertainment columnist John Kathlamidas tells us about the loss.
The Eagles have lost a great friend and collaborator less than a week before opening their series at the Sphere. J.D. Souther, who helped the band write such hits as Best of My Love, James Dean, New Kid in Town, and Heartache Tonight, has died. He passed away on Sunday. The band will be playing those songs in their show at Sphere, and it looks like they're going to be paying tribute somehow to Souther as well. He also collaborated with Linda Ronstadt, James Taylor, Bob Seger, and Bonnie Raitt, and he is going to be sorely missed among classic rock fans.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. A popular Mexican restaurant closes its doors a little more than a year after it opened. La Popular of Mexico City had opened its doors last year in June at the Palms, but it no longer pops up as a dining option on the Palms website. And the restaurant's website currently lists 3 locations in California, 1 in Texas, but none for Nevada. The Review-Journal has reached out for comment and has yet to hear back from representatives at the Palms or the restaurant. Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. You can watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review-Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review-Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.